The witch hunt isn't just about Riot support, dude. It's about all these people. It's not just Reddit, it's not Riot support, it's all these people. It's this guy, it's those other people. I don't want to fucking put out names. I don't fucking want to re-inflame this bullshit. But truth has to be put out there, okay? And I cannot emphasize enough on that. The truth has to be put out there, dude. The truth has to be exposed. This shit has been going on for way too long. It's been hidden for way too long. People have been putting out slander and lying about it and about me non-stop for way too long. And a lot of times I try to just ignore it, just push it aside, say whatever. It only gets worse, dude. It's a cancer that manifests itself and keep growing if you don't fucking treat it, man. That's what lies are, man. That's what slander is. If you don't fucking bring the antidote, the cure, that is the truth, and expose these fucking lying snakes, the shit will fucking grow like a cancer tumor, dude. The story with this editor guy, very spicy, dude. Very spicy. Let's talk about that. When I was Challenger, the beef with this guy was, as you see in this video from this clip of mine, goes way back to 2015. Early 2015 when I was rank 4 Challenger, right? This guy, who was making montages of, you know, clips from pro players, making like this fancy fucking filter and shit, right? And then there was another guy, what was his name? Also very popular montage editor back then. When I got to Challenger, this guy contacts me and says, hey man, I want to make a montage of you. I'm like, oh sure, what do you need? He's like, oh, just play the game, get some spicy clips and send them my way. And back then, saving clips was a pain in the ass. You had to like use third-party software, lol replay. And then when a new patch came, the old replays wouldn't work anymore. And then you would have to like do some weird programming shit to open the old replays after the game was patched. So I would give this guy a ton of fucking clips, highlights. I would save them, you know, play the game, save the highlights, send it to him, right? Send the replays to him and say the timestamps and whatever, and for him to record and make a video. And it would be lazy as fuck. Take months. He's like, oh yeah, I'm doing it. Yeah. I'm like, oh, so, and then later on, I'm like, okay, so the replays I sent you, did you get the clips? He's like, oh no, I didn't. I'm like, but the patch is gonna happen. If you don't record the clips now, and the patch comes in, the replays are not gonna open. He's like, oh yeah, no, I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it, no worries. Just not doing anything. And I could have just taken those clips and used it for my videos, which I didn't want to do. I wanted to be like an exclusive montage with unseen plays on his page, right? On his channel. And he just would not use the clips, dude. He would not use those replays I would send him. Right? The game would get patched. He comes at me, I can't open the clips. Yes, I told you. And he knew it. If the game is patched, you cannot open old replays. He knew it. Doesn't do anything with the replays I send him. The game gets patched. He comes at me, cries, complains at me, says, I cannot open the replays. What do we do, man? I'm like, well, find a way to open them, dude. You fucked up with your laziness. It's you. And dude, I was so forthcoming, dude, being super nice, being forthcoming, trying to help the guy. I even went ahead and Googled how to open all the replays after a patch, and would then try to explain it to him, teach him how to open it, and say, this is what you have to do to open the old replays. And he just, again, would not do anything. Was getting slowly frustrated, right? And then during that time, another fucking montage editor channel comes at me, says, oh dude, you're rank 4 Challenger, very nice. Can I make a montage video of from you? I'm like, sure. And I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna have to compromise here, gonna have to find a solution. So we have this idiot who cannot open all the replays I sent him. So I asked, and then I have this other guy coming at me and saying he wants to make a montage too, and I don't want all the replays to go to waste. So I asked this other montage editor, do you know how to open the old replays. He's like, oh yeah, totally. I know to do it. No worries. I can do it. I'm like, okay, I will give you the old replays that somebody else was working on, but now he just can't open them, can't use them. So you can take these, right? So I let him make a video out of those old replays and give this guy new replays, right? So far so good, perfect compromise. He doesn't know how to open the old replays. It's okay, I give you new replays from other games and give the old replays to this other guy who can make a different video out of that and make use of the old replays instead of letting them go to waste. What does this guy do? He acts offended. He acts like a fucking jealous girlfriend that you cheated on. He's like, what? You have another montage editor? I'm offended. How dare you have another montage editor? I'm your montage editor. I make video. You give me a replace, I make video. I'm like, yeah, but I gave you all these replays all this time. You didn't do anything with it, and now you say you cannot open all the replays. So why would I let them go to waste? Just give them to somebody else, make another video. It's a completely different video, completely different clips. He's like, no. Goes on a strike. No, I'm not making a montage video. I'm like, okay, then give me my clips back. Don't use them. Don't use my replays then if we're gonna be like that about it. What the fuck? Being childish as fuck. He's like, no, I'm still gonna use them. I'm like, no, you can't. I don't give you the permission to use my replays, dude. I mean, now you're just being fucking childish. Why do you care if there's another montage editor working on other replays? Clips from a completely different fucking... It's completely different video, dude. He's like, no, dude. And then he just goes ahead, makes this video, takes my clips that I didn't allow him. It can't be this video though, because the name is right there. Maybe it was a different video, I don't know. But then he goes on, takes those videos, hides my name. Somebody asks in the fucking comment section, who was the Shaco guy? That was a sick play. He says nobody. Won't even give credit, just says he's a nobody. While using my clips that I didn't allow him to use. So I DMCA his video, take it down, his channel gets a strike, and then he comes at me, cries at me, threatens me, says, oh, I'm like, oh no, dude, you fucked up, you're the one. I've been hyping my viewer base, my fan base, all this time for like a month or two, for weeks at least, on Facebook, etc., telling them there is a sick montage coming. And then this guy just wouldn't do anything, just waste time on my replays, right? I'm like, I'm gonna have to explain it to them, dude. They deserve a clarification on what happened. So I made this long post on Facebook about this guy and the shit he was pulling, right? And then went ahead and DMCA'd this video. And he threatens to these, like, oh, if you're gonna talk about this, if you do that, I'm gonna call my writer friends. Yeah, I have connections. I have people that I know, you know. I have writer friends, this and that. I think he even threatened with streamer friends or some shit. I don't know. Was making a bunch of fucking random threats because I was posting about what happened, and because I took the video down because he wouldn't credit it. After using clips he wasn't allowed to use. And then we go on Skype group chat with this guy and two alleged rioters who low-key threaten my YouTube channel. Say, oh man, you should take that, you should take the DMCA claim down. Yeah, you should not do that. Something could happen to your channel. It's a nice channel you have there. It would be a shame if something happened to it. Rioters telling me that. In 2015. So like, this is what this guy is talking about. So this is what this guy is talking about here. He's saying, why are you so happy that Shaclone got banned 2016 when my main got banned? And this guy is saying, well, he screwed with a friend of mine who made a montage for him. So just for like a quick recap, that's what he's talking about. This guy was completely in the wrong, and he even admitted he was in the wrong. Right? We came to terms eventually, like indirectly, more or less. And this guy is bringing that shit up, saying, justifying why he's randomly hating on me since fucking 2015, dude. Look at this. This guy is fucking replying to my tweets. I don't know, whatever. Delete the tweet from me saying, nobody met us. Why is this guy typing like this, man? Nobody met us. What you name are saying. Oh, call me no name. March 2015, dude. This is February 2015. So like, oh, I'm glad I found this, dude, because all this time I saw maybe why I'm hating on this guy. Maybe I started it. Maybe that was my fault. Maybe I'm the one in the wrong here about being so harsh to this guy, laughing at him for shaving his head and shit. Nah, dude, he started it. Of course, it's always like that, dude. Every single time with these cancer fucks, they always started, dude. They always come out of nowhere and bark at me, dude. And I bite, and they're like, oh, how dare you? How dare you, dude? I'm so glad I found this tweet. They started, and then they cry when I fucking talk back. And that's just me talking back. We don't want to talk about what I would be doing physically. We're just talking about talking back, dude. Look, making all these hate tweets out of nowhere, tagging at me, just... What? Who are you, dude? So that's that. Put these aside. Alright.